Welcome everyone to our AI-powered station activities for blended learning today. I'm Debbie Pingle, and with us we have Deborah Moreno from Marcia Garza Elementary. She's a fabulous teacher, so she'll have some ideas to share with us on the activities for stations. If you would like the link to the slides, you can scan the QR code. Our objective today is to discover how to leverage the AI tools to design engaging, differentiated station activities that enhance blended learning environments. Since we are using a lot of blended learning this year, and we will continue on with more blended learning next year, we just thought this would be a good little session to have. It's just like the tip of the iceberg of what AI can do to help us when we're customizing that work for students and getting that station ready. So hopefully we'll have some more trainings in the future that will also help us with the blended learning and using the technology tools. If you haven't registered, you can register for the session today. The number is 409-396. And then make sure you sign in with the remote check-in code, PSJA Tech. Those links are in the chat as well. Keep your mics muted and please ask your questions in the chat and we will get to those questions for you. AI is a game changer for station design. It will help save time, it increases the differentiation, and it helps drive performance. How can it transform the design process? Well, in the past and now, we have to take some time to think about our ideas and create that concept. And sometimes we can do that quickly, and sometimes it takes a little while in the planning. But now with AI, the designers, the AI tools that we have, you can create dozens of optimized options instantly, like in minutes. And you don't have to use all those, but it will give you a lot of ideas quick, and you can select the ones that you like. It will test performance in real time, and you can compare alternatives side by side. So you can see, I usually like to ask for lots of activities. Even if I need 2 or 3, I ask for several and then get a good outcome and choose the activities you want. Prompting is very important when you are going into using AI and getting what you want. So a strong prompt is all about clarity. It has constraints and context. You want to tell the AI who, what, level, the level, and the output format that you want. So here is an example of creating 10 engaging station rotation activities for students to practice reading skills. This could be like a little template for you. You insert the grade level, the reading focus, and you can change this to math or science or social studies. It's going to kind of be the same formula. Here you can put in your TEKS and your objective, your time. How much time do you have at each station? What group size? Are you going to have 3 to 4 students? Maybe there's 2 to 3, 1 to 2. That's going to depend on what you want. And for each station, you want the prompt to have it include the activity title, an objective and what skill it targets, clear student instructions, materials needed, differentiated ideas for struggling and advanced students, and you want to make the activities interactive, low prep, and suitable for a classroom setting. Include a mix of hands-on discussion-based and independent tasks. So if you copy this prompt and fill in and change, the information that you need to change, that will help you with getting station rotation activities. So, and why did I choose 10? Well, I chose 10. Even if I need 4, I can choose the ones that I like. So I can look and compare and see which ones I like the best. And AI is not perfect. I always want to read and look at those activities. And then I can choose and decide and alter them too. You can tweak them and change them a little bit. Maybe it just gives you the activity, but you want to change it up a little bit. So you have that prerogative. So what I did is I just took a first grade level and I wanted to demonstrate and apply phonemic knowledge, which is the Texas TEK, to point BI. And then the time, I just left it at 10 to 15 minutes. The group size, I put 2 to 30. And see that I made a mistake right here and I hadn't even noticed until right now. It meant to say 2 to 3. So that don't think it changed the outcome too much, but and then I wanted to include all these things in the outcome and make the activities interactive. So I didn't change any of that information. And let me go to this list. I used Magic School tools. Actually, excuse me, I didn't. On this one, I used Chat GPT for teachers. And so I put that prompt into our Chat GPT, and this was the outcome that I got. So it gave me 10 different station rotation activities. Sound sort station. So here it has the objective of what they're doing in that station, the instructions for the students, the materials needed, and then the differentiation that could happen with those struggling learners or advanced learners. So it gave me different levels, which is nice. And so here, I'm not going to read through all these activities, but you can click on that link once you get a copy of the slides, and you can go through, and it has build a word lab, roll and regain. And each one gives me those differentiation, the objectives, the instructions. It gives me everything I need. And so from here, I can decide which ones I like. And then I can convert it into like a Canva design and make little cards, for each station, that type of thing. So that is using ChatGPT with that prompt and getting some station rotation activities. I also did a prompt with Magic School choice boards, and Debbie is going to go into that with you in just a few minutes. In the Magic School tools, one of the tools they have is called choice boards. And here I just used a quick little prompt. I didn't use my station rotation this time. This was for making like a choice board, which you can use at stations. And it gave me some different activities. I can use 9 different activities with even and odd numbers for math. And so that then I turned it into a little choice board using Canva. So here you have your number, your activity, and then the directions. And you could do like a front and back card, or, you can kind of turn it into anything you want to for your actual stations. Now, Deb is going to take over, and she's going to talk more about the Magic School tools and what it has to offer for blended learning stations. Deborah, it's all yours.
It's all mine. Thank you so much.
Let me stop sharing so you can share your screen.
Okay. Am I on?
You're on.
Okay. All right. So I would like to welcome you first. I know that a lot of teachers always have like questions about where do you find blended learning stations. So this Magic School AI is an awesome place to find those activities. Now on the Magic School bus, Magic School tools, we do have the group work generator. We also have the lesson plan, which you can choose to create your lessons, assignment scaffolder. You have the choice board, which is the one I'm going to focus on today. You have the clear directions, which actually is a station where it turns the complex instructions into concise sequential directions. So it's like really particular. Then you have your presentation generator. This is the one where it produces a visual slide deck or a digital signage, right? Signage to display stations instructions. The rubric generator is a good one. It does create rubrics for teachers, of course, and the teachers can use this for formative assessments, or students can also use it for student assessment during the rotations. The next one we have is the group work generator, which supports roles and accountability. So you do have the option to kind of assign the roles for the students. And of course, you have the Math Inspirer Review, the worksheet generator. So like I said, I am going to focus on the choice board. Do you want me to go into the choice board right now?
That's up to you, however you'd like to do it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go to the choice just because of time. So the way you go to the choice board is You're going to log into the Magic School AI, which all of us have an account. It's a free account. So once you are here, you're going to search for the choice board, which I already have it here. Now, I know that Miss Pingle earlier today, she was helping me out, and she actually did a shortcut for me so that I wouldn't have to go through all the steps. So let me go back. On the middle right here, we created a collection of all the tools that are on Magic School AI. So we put it on we actually labeled it blended learning, and you can see all the activities, all the tools that Magic School AI has to offer. We have the worksheet generator, which generates a worksheet based on any topic or text. We have the rubric generator, which generates a custom rubric for any assignments. We have the math spiral review, generates a spiral review problem set for any math standards or topic. So all of these, you have to take into consideration that you need to plan ahead. You need your TEKS and you need your objective, okay? You have your lesson plan, which generates the lesson plans. Here it is again. You need your standard topic or objective. You need your choice board, which is the one I'm going to focus on. This is the one that creates choices for students based on assignments and principles. You have the assignment scaffolder, which breaks assignments down into manageable steps for students. The presentation generator, which generates exportable slides based on the topic, again, text, YouTube videos, or any upload content. And of course, you have your a group work generator, which generates the group work activity for students based on a topic, standard, or objective. And you have your clear directions, which makes your directions clearer, more concise, and sequential. I know that sometimes we have the prompt, and what's really cool about the Magic School AI is that it goes ahead and makes it a little bit clearer for the student. So I'm going to choose the choice board. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the steps. The first step that you do, of course, is you choose your grade level. I'm in second grade. Now, for presentation purposes, I do have the prompt ready. This is where you would put your prompts. Okay. You would go ahead and you would copy this prompt. I already have it pre-made. Okay. I would go back to my prompt and paste it there. What I have is create a choice board with 6 differentiation activities for the topic character trait. Texas TEK 2.8G. Ensure that all activities cater to various learning levels. After creating, please give me directions for each activity. Now, I know that when I started doing the AI with Ms. Pingle, I was kind of a little bit lost because I didn't know exactly what to put. But even if you type a little bit, what's really cool about Magic School AI is that you can click on the prompt assistant. And once you are there, it actually gives you like an option to choose their prompt. And if you see, they added a little bit more to it. So if you like the way that the AI did it, then you accept it, of course. And if you want any additional like details, if you want to add like more, if you want to add a file, you can click on add a file, look for your file on these, I went blank, on the Google Drive, upload file, wherever you have your file at. Okay. Once you do have your prompt, remember, it's very important for you to have the TEK. Okay. So you have to plan ahead. Always plan ahead. So I'm going to click generate. Now, if you can see here, it gave me the 6 activities that I asked for. It also gave me a title for it, and it gave me a little description. And also it gave me the instructions because I asked them, I asked the AI or the computer to give me instructions so it could be more detailed. Now, I know that Ms. Pingo was talking to me and I was like, okay, once you have that choice board, like what is it that the kids, or how can I use it? So what's next is you're gonna have to create a choice board. So I know that you have it here, but we're gonna go to Canva to make it a little bit clearer. So I'm gonna switch gears. I'm gonna go to Canva. Okay, I'm already in Canva. I'm going to click on World Class. Okay, I'm going to go to the search bar and I'm going to click Choice or type Choice Boards and I'm going to click Enter. Now, what's really cool about Canva is that the choice boards are already made, pre-made. So you just click on the one that you like and they have a lot of them. So once you find one, I'm going to select this one. It's going to ask you if you want to customize it. In other words, that means that you're going to make it your own. So I'm going to click it. Just like everything else, you're going to change the title. Since I'm doing character traits, I'm going to put character traits. All right. Then this is the part where it gets like really fun. All right. So you have all of, remember, this is already pre-made. So you want to change what you want to change. So the pictures are called elements. If you don't like that picture, then you can click on it, delete it. You're going to go to elements. You're going to type whatever you want to type, maybe books. Okay. So I like that one. I click on it and you pretty much customize it the way you like it. Okay. Now you can change the title, click on it and just remove it and put character traits. Sorry. Traits. How am I on time?
Doing good. You have 10 more minutes.
Okay, good. So just like everything on Microsoft, we have the tool. You get to change the text box. You get to change the size, you know, all the good stuff that makes it your own, right? So I already changed the title. I'm going to leave choice board, but I am going to go ahead and go to these little boxes because remember, these are your choice boards, right? So at the top, it gave you the title. Remember, I have the Magic School AI open. So this is my title here. All I'm going to have to do is just copy this. And I go over here to my, oh, not that one. Wait a minute. To my choice board, which is that one. Let me close it. And I can just paste it. And then you can just change the size if you want, which this is too big. So I'm going to change the size. All right. And then here I can change the assignment directions. So I copy it here, and then I just paste it. That's it. So you go ahead and do the next one. Go to your choice board, to your Magic School AI choice board. You copy the title, and you basically do the same thing. It repeats. So here's the title. And then I will copy the instructions. Now, the more that you practice with it, the better you get. Because I know that for me, it took time to learn it. But once you get the hang of it, like it gets easier. Because all you have to do is just choose it. Just type what you want on the Magic School AI. And the more detail, the better. And then open your Canva, choose your choice board, and then pretty much just customize it the way you want. And I think that is all. Did I miss anything?
No, I think that's good. It's just another activity you can do with your blended learning, and using AI is just like amazing tool. And like I said, it can just generate so many ideas in minutes, seconds actually. And the tools that Debbie has listed here are really suggested that you can use for blended learning. And so we want to offer more assistance since blended learning is here to stay and helping you set up those stations and getting the materials ready for those stations.
Yes. So Magic School AI does have a lot of tools, like Debbie said, and like I said, the more you use them, the better you get. It just takes practice and time, of course. But these are the Magic School AI student tools, because students also have tools. You have the multiple explanations for students, which provide students with different, clearer explanations of concepts encountered at stations. Teachers can assign this tool as a station for differential support. In other words, if a student has trouble understanding what they have to do. And of course, you have the math review again, the informational text. All these are for students. So I know that I did put here the steps that I did when I was creating the what you call the choice board on Canva. So these are just the steps, simple steps that you can follow. So in case you have to, if you forget, they're always there. That's it.
Awesome. Thanks, Deb, for sharing your knowledge and information. And hopefully some of you can go out and try these tools. If you need help with the Magic Student Rooms, that is setting up a room that you can share with your students and they can try out some of those tools. That would be a good station to have set up for the students. We'll do another training at some point and get some more steps for using those student rooms and using that as part of a station. But if you need help before that, you definitely can reach out to me, myself or Valentine, even Deborah. I'm sure would be happy if you reached out to her with any questions. So thanks again for joining us and have a fabulous rest of the week. Deb, thank you so much for sharing again.